KJ Corder from downtown drains it. KJ Corder, a big bucket, and the Nighthawks take the lead. Ball is knocked away, picked up by Braylon Steen. Steen all the way home with the monster jam. Long three, Willett got it! Logan Willett ties the game with a tray. In the National Park, Nighthawks are going to win the game on a dunk by Lowell Washington. The Nighthawks win. National Park Nighthawks basketball is on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Here with Coach Jason Hudnall of the Nighthawks. Coach, 2-0 start to the season. Big road win against a NCAA Division III opponent in Rhodes College. Tell me how you and your squad got it done for its first road victory of the season.
Yeah, it's always fun to get on the road, have the pregame meal together on the road, and a lot of team bonding goes on during that, so that's always a good experience, especially for our freshmen who haven't been on the road with us yet. So it's good to get them adjusted to that, and kind of one of those nasty games as far as the drive up there. It was cold and rainy and 3 hours away, but then you get to the gym, you get to have that shoot around beforehand. Really thought the guys came out really focused, shot the ball pretty well. We really haven't got going from the three-point line like I'd like for us to, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Some of that's just kind of getting adjusted to the season a little bit, but really happy with the win. Really happy to be 2-0 right now.
Couple of games, couple of wins for the Nighthawks, and for your sophomores, already we can tell they haven't had to work as hard as they would have had to a year ago, and that's with a lot of the freshman talent that you have coming in. Who are some of the players, freshman or sophomore, that are really stepping up and really impressing you early this season?
Well, we're 2 games in, and so far in both games I've been able to play, I've been able to go 16 deep, which we love. We're able to save legs, we're able to play a lot of people, and really for me as the head coach, I'm able to get a lot of looks at a lot of different guys, how they're going to react in different situations. Of course, Patrick Green at Little Rock Mills has really scored the ball well for us. He's been really efficient. What I really felt like he did a good job, his three-point shot wasn't really falling for him the other night against Rhodes, but he really attacked the rim, got to the free throw line. We shot a ton of free throws. Pat really did a good job getting to the line, creating points for himself right there at the free throw line. Really happy with Braylon Steen getting a double-double for us, where he pounded the boards, getting on there. That's something that we're going to need from him moving forward.
Back on the road this weekend up in the Pioneer Classic in Harrison, and what are you working on with your men? I know you're a perfectionist. I know that you're never happy whether the win is 65 points or 23 points. Right. What is the mantra this week? What are you guys working on, and how do we come away with 2 more wins on the road in Harrison this weekend?
I really want to see improved intensity and effort on the defensive end of the ball. We've done a pretty good job offensively. In fact, right now as we're taping this, we're #1 in the nation in scoring average in NJCAA Division II. So I'm excited about that. I'm proud of that, and we'll promote that. But at the same time, we're giving up too many points, Mark. We're allowing too many easy shots, too many open threes. So that's one of the things you can kind of hear in the background right now. Coach Hargrove has got them going through several defensive drills. This whole day has been nothing but defense, and so I really hope in Harrison we see an improved defensive effort out of our Nighthawks.
This Saturday, of course, Champion Christian College. It was the rivalry last year. These sophomores, they were able to come in and win 2 out of those 3. I know they're itching for this game on Saturday. Tell me how you guys get it done, especially against the crosstown rival.
Yeah, it's always fun to play. It's always fun to play Champion. It's always a good game. That crosstown rivalry that you're talking about, I think they've circled it probably on their calendar as well. But like I said, I can tell the guys, hey, it's just another game. Let's go out and do our thing. But we know that it's not. We know that it's going to be more than that. And so we're going to come out. We're going to play with a lot of intensity. And so that's what I want us to see. Can we play with intensity and be under control? And that's really what we'll be looking for this weekend.
He's Coach Jason Hudnall, the National Park Nighthawks. More on tonight's game coming up after this. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Live from North Arkansas College in Harrison, this is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in this presentation of National Park Nighthawks basketball. Alongside Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. Today, we greet you on the road from Harrison, Arkansas, the site of this year's Pioneer Classic, where your National Park Nighthawks look to go 4-0 to open the 2018-2019 season. Nathan, it was a big win last night over Central Baptist College. National Park putting forth its biggest defensive game of the year in another overwhelming victory for the Nighthawks. They just keep on rolling.
Yeah, National Park, a big win, like you said last night, 92-54 over Central Baptist College. Moves them to 3-0 in his first year of NJCAA basketball, second year of National Park College basketball, and just a really strong offensive team, and like you said, picking up the defense, and that's something Coach Hudnall really wants to hone in on, is the defense. If they can play defense, this team can outscore anybody, Mark.
Yeah, and it was the first time this season in 3 games that National Park College failed to score 100 points in a basketball game. But Coach Hudnall's got these guys right where he wants them to be. And, you know, what we've seen over 3 games so far, Nathan, is a team that has a lot of depth. You know, the team was great last year, don't get me wrong, but this year they are even better. And the thing that makes them so good is that the sophomore players, your KJ Corder, Seth Duke, Braylon Steen, Lowell Washington, Logan Willett, they don't got to work as hard because they've got such great young talent coming in. You think about what Patrick Green brings to the floor, or David Jaggers brings to the floor. This is a team that, if they had gaps last year, Coach Hudnall, Coach Hargrove went out there, recruited very well, filled in this team's needs, and this is a team that is extremely fun to watch. And, of course, this will be a fun one to watch too, Nathan, because Champion Christian College has also made the trip up to Harrison, and we're going to see that crosstown rivalry on a neutral site. Once again, this will be the 4th overall meeting between the Tigers of Champion Christian College and your National Park Nighthawks. National Park leading that series 2-1.
Yeah, National Park, crosstown rivalry right down the road, 5 minutes. And neutral site, National Park's got a 1-0 record against Champion Christian, and they traded wins home and home last season. So this is a different Champion team, obviously, and they're going to see a different National Park College Nighthawks team. So we'll get to see our first taste of Champion College and what they have this year. Should be an exciting game.
Every time these two meet, it is a very exciting game. And, you know, if you remember those first 2 games, the split series there, double overtime both times, and the National Park Nighthawks found a way to win the rubber match in regulation. But everything is thrown out. You throw out the records, you throw out everything when you put these 2 teams on the floor, because they're hungry, and the National Park Nighthawks are hungry to get another win, not only over their crosstown rival, but stay undefeated on the young 2018-2019 season. We're live from Harrison here in North Arkansas on a Saturday. We'll be right back after this with the start of today's game. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Back here at North Arkansas College in Harrison with Nathan Looper. I'm Mark Oliver. Drake Henderson joining us on camera this afternoon, and we're thankful for you tuning into today's broadcast on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Nathan, through just 3 games as a member of the NJCAA, National Park College is already making waves across the nation. Tell me a little bit about how the Nighthawks look not only in Arkansas, but the entire country.
Well, National Park College, the first year of NJCAA, one of the top scoring teams, number 2 in the entire NJCAA Division II, only behind Pima Community College out of Tucson, Arizona. National Park averaging 114.5 points per game. They're also 11th in rebounding at 50 per game and 9th in steals with 13.5 a game. So their field goal percentage currently is at over 50%, 53.8. So just like I said, strong offensively and defensively so far to start this young season. Yeah,
a very strong team indeed coming out of Hot Springs. And as we pause for the national anthem, we'll take a quick break and we're back after this. It's National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Back here at North Arkansas College in Harrison with Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. Today, the National Park Nighthawks take on their crosstown rivals, but about 4 hours away up here in Harrison. The champion Christian Tigers make their way to town, and today National Park will be playing against their junior varsity team. Looks like champion Christian has 10 players that they've brought here. National Park College has 15, and depth always an issue in this one. Physical games, fouls, big dunks, high-scoring games. We're going to see all of that in this one, Nathan.
Yeah, lots of action between these two teams. It doesn't matter where they are in the state of Arkansas. You're going to get the best from both of these teams. It's a pride thing. It's a very young early rivalry we started beginning of last year with this basketball team, and it's always just fun. It's just fun to see the emotion and the intenseness between these two teams.
Your starting lineup for the National Park College Nighthawks: number 2, Seth Duke; number 15, Patrick Green; number 13, KJ Corder; number 24, Braylon Steen; and number 33, Preston Crowder. Your starting lineup for the champion Christian Tigers coming out of Hot Springs will be number 12, freshman guard Darmaine Brooks; number 35, junior DeMarcio Duvall; number 3, Kyron Gilbert, the freshman guard; number 25, freshman forward Austin Panks; and rounding out the starting 5, number 2, Jayon McBurrows for the champion Christian Tigers. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning into today's broadcast. Today's Nighthawks broadcast brought to you by First Security Bank, Hot Springs Baptist Church, Diamond Gymnastics, and Monroe Shoes.
Have a lot of shout-outs coming in across the wire on the broadcast. A lot of fans of KJ Quarter. KJ's parents are in attendance here in Harrison as well. I see Brady Woodall's fan club across the way here at Nighthawk. And even got a shout-out for one of the officials in today's game, Nathan. Lots of love coming through on the YouTube live stream. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us here. We're ready for basketball. Meeting at midcourt will be Preston Crowder of the Nighthawks facing off against DeMarcio Duvall of the Tigers. Here's the tip. We're underway. Ball controlled by Champion Christian as they move into the front court. Champion wearing their home white tops and bottoms in this one here. Moving the ball around. Long three on its way. Jayon McBurrows starts the scoring with a tray. Just like that, the Tigers are going to open things up with a 3-0 lead. Now Nighthawks into the front court trying to do something with it. Patrick Green, top of the key, finds Preston Crowder. They'll move it around to sophomore Seth Duke. Press defense coming in from the Tigers. KJ Quarter trying to set something up off a screen. Nothing going inside. Preston Crowder down low, puts it in for 2.
Good pass there.
Preston Crowder, first bucket of the game for National Park College. It's a 1-point game and 19:05 to play in the first half. Coming the other way are the Tigers. They'll thread it down low to Darmaine Brooks on the near wing. Brooks wears number 12, the guard from Memphis, Tennessee. They'll kick it out. Brooks finds McBurrows. Nothing to go there. Tight defense coming in. Long three, and it's good. Darmaine Brooks knocks that one down. A couple of trays start the scoring for Champion Christian. 6-2 ball game. Here come the Nighthawks. Preston Crowder down low. Has a little float jumper, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Tigers. Here comes Darmaine Brooks into the front court for Champion Christian College. 18:23 to play. Long three, coming the other way, off the mark, no good. Braylon Steen's got the board. Seth Duke leads the charge into the front court. Finds KJ Quarter. Quarter drives in traffic, looking to draw a foul, nothing there. Rebound picked up by Kyron Gilbert. Here come the Tigers, back into the front court, leading by 4. Long three on its way. Seth Duke's going to get the rebound. A lot of big shots taken by Champion Christian so far early in this one.
Yeah, they're taking a lot of three-pointers.
Braylon Steen in traffic. The turnaround jumper is good, and it's a 2-point ball game. A bucket for Crowder, a bucket for Steen. And here come the Tigers. Each team with 2 field goals apiece. Long three coming off the mark. Shot from number 3, Kyron Gilbert, won't fall. KJ Quarter's got the rebound. Quarter drives in traffic, puts it up and in to tie the game. KJ Quarter's first points of the night. All tied up at 6 points. We've got a timeout.
Timeout.
Timeout down on the court. Champion Christian wants a moment to talk to the Tigers. We'll take it with them. 6-6, 17-12 to play. We're back after this. It's Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Back here in Harrison with Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. Thanks for joining us on this edition of National Park Nighthawks basketball. I want to give a shout out to my family watching in Mountain Home this afternoon. Everybody tuning in at lunch, watching the Nighthawks on the road here in Harrison. And I want to say hello to my lovely wife, Hannah, my 2 children, Benjamin and River, my dad, my stepmom, Donna, and my sister, Sarah, tuning in. Down low, here come the Nighthawks. They trail 8-6. And down low in traffic, a travel call is going to be made against Preston Crowder to turn it away. So it'll be Champion Tigers basketball with 16:50 to play here in the first half. The Tigers looking to get their personnel in order here. And it looks like there will be an injury substitution there. Stepping out will be Kyron Gilbert. He's being attended to by the training staff off camera. Full court press coming in from the Nighthawks. They'll get the ball away into the front court as the Tigers, Jayon McBurrows, and a whistle. Turnover.
Over and back.
Yep, that's going to send it back over to National Park College. Close ball game early in this one. Exactly what we expected between these two rivals on the road. Preston Crowder's going to take a seat. We'll see the first action of David Jaggers in today's ball game. On the floor for the Nighthawks, Steen, Duke, Green, Corder, and Jaggers. Seth Duke makes his way across the timeline, finds Braylon Steen, and now down low is KJ Corder. Corder threads the needle inside. Jaggers across Duvall, blocked hard. Picked up by Corder. Corder takes it to the hoop, no good. DeMarquio Duvall comes up with the rebound. Here come the Tigers leading by 2. Into the front court, Darmaine Brooks kicks it out. Long 3 on its way. Jayon McBurrows drills it.
It's his second 3 of the night, of the day.
3 threes for Champion Christian College early in this one. That Nighthawks defense, they're keeping him out of the paint. But the Tiger is able to come up big. There's a foul. Seth Duke is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Don't miss our Nighthawk takeover interview with Mr. Seth Duke, our featured Nighthawk player of the game. His interview coming up during the halftime segment of today's broadcast. Duke stands at the line to shoot 2. First free throw on its way, good. Lead is down to 4 for Champion Christian College. Second free throw for Duke is good. 2 for 2 for number 2. And the Tigers' lead shrinks to 3.
National Park's 70% free throw shooting team.
Number 2 in the nation coming into today's game. Very impressive. Coach Hudnall has those guys working hard. Brooks drives in. He's going to kick it out. McBurrows thought about taking another long 3 there. They're going to kick it out, move it around. Shot clock down to 10 seconds. Terrence Davis drives in, finds an opening past Patrick Green, and he puts it up for 2. Davis bucket moves the lead back to 5 for Champion Christian College. It's 13-8. 15-20 to play here in the first half. Duke finds Patrick Green. Kicked out to Jaggers. They're going to lose it. Out of bounds. A turnover back to the Tigers. Tough break there, Nathan.
Yeah, look like maybe just an extra pass there from Patrick. I think he could have taken it in himself.
Coach Hudnall, you can see him down on the sidelines as the camera pans by. He's biding his time here because he knows he has a numbers advantage despite trailing here early in the first half. Champion Christian, foot on the gas. As Brooks' shot won't fall, scrum for it down low. Corder's able to take it away. Finds Seth Duke, kicks it in, down low. Patrick Green kisses the glass for 2. (13-10). The lead is 3 for Champion Christian. 14:47 and counting here in the first. Darmaine Brooks takes it across the timeline, finds Jayon McBurrows. McBurrows guarded by KJ Corder, nothing going. Bounce pass on the inside, turn, shot, and it's good. Austin Pinks with his first bucket of today's game.
Champion spreading the scoring around. That's 5 different players with points.
And they lead by 5. 14:23 to play in the first half. Patrick Green. They'll move it all the way around. Braylon Steen down low. Steen over a man, puts the shot up. It's good. He'll draw the foul.
Good strong move there by Steen in the post.
Braylon Steen, not afraid to get his hands dirty, Nathan. Goes down there. Foul is going to be charged against number 25, Austin Pinks. And now substitutions coming in first for the Tigers. Number 0, Caleb Curley checks in. And also, I believe that is Michaelan Hawkins who checks in for the Tigers. Jaron Richards steps in for National Park College, his first minutes of today's game. 15-12 as Steen, the three-point play, no good. Rebound picked up by Terrence Davis and the Tigers. Here comes Champion Christian College coming the other way. Pressure coming in as Davis reels one in near midcourt. Patrick Green in his face. Davis drives on in. Ball nearly stolen away. As Curley and Brooks running out of space back there. Driving in is Darmaine Brooks. In traffic,
Good
shot
defense.
won't go. That's Jaron Richards picking up a big board. The speedy Richards drives in. He'll kick it out, and then inside, right place, right time, Braylon Steen for 2. The lead is down to 1. National Park College looking for its first lead in today's ball game. 13:25 to play. Kicked out now, Curley.
Good defense by Steen.
Outmanned by Steen, but he's able to just sling on through. Finds the opening, puts in the bucket for 2. Impressive play by guard Caleb Curley. The Nighthawks trail by 3. Patrick Green, they'll wheel it all the way around over to KJ Quarter inside.
Good pass.
Braylon Steen once again. Shot off the mark, no good. Duvall has the rebound. Here come the Tigers. We've got a whistle. This one's going to be charged against Jaron Richards of National Park College. Foul on the floor. The Tigers will inbound from the sidelines. Checking in for Champion Christian College for the first time is freshman forward Orpheus Rankins out of Waynesboro, Mississippi. The 6'7" freshman adds quite a bit of meat down low for the Tigers. Under 13 minutes to play. Little jumper down low, won't go. There's Rankins with the rebound. Kicked out Curley. Long 3, it's good. The lead is 6 for Champion Christian, their biggest of the ball game. 12:30 to play. Here from Harrison in the Pioneer Classic at North Arkansas College. Down low, Patrick Green is going to be pushed. Foul's going to be charged against number 23, Terrence Davis of Champion. Patrick Green will go to the line, looking for, I believe, his first points. Or no, he's got 2 points, I believe, so far in today's ball game. Green looking to extend on a very good free throw percentage. First shot is good. In the game at Rhodes College earlier in the week, Patrick Green nearly outscored the entire Lynx team just from the free throw line. 2 for 2 for Patrick Green. Lead is 4, 12:22 to play. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on this edition of Nighthawks basketball, where the men look to go 4-0 to open the season. Darmaine Brooks kicks it out, finds Curley. Curley, three-point attempt was halted there. Shot clock down to around 10 seconds here. Brooks, guarded by Braylon Steen, kicked out Curley. Long 3 from downtown, won't fall. Braylon Steen, another big board. Here come the Nighthawks. Patrick Green coming the other way, finds KJ Quarter. Floater inside Steen. That one stolen away, picked off by Caleb Curley, and a whistle. KJ Quarter tried to come up with a big steal there. He'll be charged with a whistle. 11:41 to play here in the first half. Tigers by 4. Darmaine Brooks across the timeline. He works down low against KJ Quarter. Little finesse move. Can't reel it in. Kicked out to Curley. Tight defense coming in from the Nighthawks, but when you've got a 6'7" young man down low, it's really hard to defend that. Big bucket there by Rankins. David Jaggers brings it all the way home for a quick bucket, cuts the lead back to 4 for Champion Christian. Tigers basketball, 11:05 to play. Terrence Davis, bounce pass, there's Rankins. Rankins over a man, shot won't fall. Jaron Richards putting his body on the line to come up with a big rebound there. Just 5'11", Richards is. As Patrick Green will go up, a charge foul. Patrick Green can't believe it. Tough call there, going to be charged against Green. It's a turnover back to Champion Christian. Seth Duke checks back into today's ball game for KJ Quarter. On the floor for the Nighthawks will be Jaggers, Steen, Green, Duke, and Richards. 4-point game here in the first half. Champion moves the ball on the inside, threads the needle, puts it up. McKaylin Hawkins for 2. 6-point lead for the Tigers. They flirted with about a 5-6 point game all game long as Patrick Green pulls one up for three. It's good. Nathan, in warm-ups today, Patrick Green could not miss from beyond the arc. He finally makes his first attempt here. Orpheus Rankins puts one up. It gets stuck on the backboard. Turnover over to the Nighthawks.
I think that charging call might have fired Patrick Green up a little bit.
Oh, it sure did. He came up ready to go at the official, kept his composure, and decided just to make a big bucket to get out his aggression. Seth Duke guarded heavily by Hawkins. Duke looking for someone to trade it away with. He finds Jaron Richards. Richards down low, ball stripped away, and it goes back over to the Tigers. There's a turnover as DeMarcio Duvall checks in for Orpheus Rankins. You only lose about an inch when you trade Rankins for Duvall. A lot of great size coming out of these big men for Champion Christian.
Yeah, they got some big guys.
9:54 and counting here in the first half. 3-point game between the Tigers and the Nighthawks. Brooks pulls up, shot won't go, and Braylon Steen's got another rebound. Steen, one of the big rebounders for the Nighthawks. Now they're going to see if they can try to tie it here. Duke, feeling pressured, double teamed, drives in, and he's going to be fouled.
Job by Duke to force that ball.
Foul charge to DeMarcio Duvall of Champion Christian. Duke's going to go to the line to shoot two, where he's been very good so far today.
2 of 2.
9:28 to play in the first half. Duke can cut the lead down to as low as 1. First free throw from Duke is good. 3 for 3 tonight for Seth Duke.
National Park's only missed 1 free throw so far today, so that's a good sign.
Shout-outs to Pierre Adair watching today's broadcast from Chicago, Illinois. The former Nighthawk tuned in to watch his team from afar. Seth Duke, 2 for 2 again. He's perfect so far from the charity stripe. It's a 1-point game. 9:18 to
Good
play.
steal.
Jaron Richards comes up with the steal. It's stolen away again. Davis this time into the front court, and there's a foul. The whistle charged against David Jaggers of National Park College. We knew we'd see physical action in today's game, Nathan. We thought Richards had the clean steal, but it was stolen right away from Davis, and then finally a whistle on Jaggers. Ball is inbounded deep to McKaylin Hawkins. Freshman forward out of Little Rock. Reach in, no foul. And now Hawkins pulls back. Long three won't go. Rebound. Patrick Green mismatch down low. And an errant pass intended for Jaron Richards turns it away. That one could have been big. They're looking for that moment, Nathan. Yep. We got a few of those in the game against Central Baptist yesterday. But that fast break, it's coming. Tiger basketball into the front court for Champion Christian as Logan Willett checked in. Down low.
Good defense by Jaggers.
Yeah, Jaggers coming up with a big block there. Rebound Seth Duke. Seth takes no time. It's poked away. Logan Willett diving for it down on the court. A scrum picked up Curley. And Curley's going to lay it up. Off the glass, no good. The putback, finally. Jayon McBurrows for 2.
Coach wants a timeout.
Coach Hudnall wants a timeout. We're going to take it with him. 26-23 Tigers. 8:27 to play. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Back here in Harrison at the scene of the Pioneer Classic, hosted by North Arkansas College in the land of the Pioneer. With Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. Drake Henderson joining us on camera this afternoon. 8:23 to play in a 3-point game between the Tigers and the Nighthawks. Patrick Green kicked out Jaron Richards. Richards has had a very physical ball game here in the first half as Logan Willett tries for a three, kicked out. Patrick Green, hand in his face, and it's good. Patrick Green ties the game with a tray, and we're back in the ball game here as Champion Christian controls the rock.
10 points for Patrick.
Coming up big when he's needed most. Long three on its way. Rebound picked up by Curley. Fadeaway, won't fall. Jaggers with the rebound. Here we go. Willett is going to draw the foul, blocked by number 23, Terrence Davis. And we got 2 substitutions checking in. Lowell Washington checks in for the first time today, joined by sophomore counterpart KJ Corder. Richards and Jaggers will take a seat for National Park College.
A couple of Logan Willett's biggest fans back home listening is Luca and Micah Rizzo. Listen back home in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Give them a shout out.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the broadcast. There's Logan Willett right there, putting a layup in for 2. National Park College has its first lead in today's ball game, 28-26. 7:23 to play in the first half. DeMarcio Duvall kicked out, down low. McBurrows, long three, won't go, and it's going to be knocked away. It'll go to National Park College. On the floor for the Nighthawks, Logan Willett, Lowell Washington, Patrick Green, KJ Corder, and Seth Duke. 7:13 to play in the first half here from Harrison. Duke kicks it out to Patrick Green on the near wing. They'll thread the ball around. Duke thought about a three. He'll drive on in. Threading the needle, no. Ball is knocked away, picked up by the Tigers. Jayon McBurrows coming the other way. They'll find Darmaine Brooks. And Brooks looks to slow things down at the top of the key. Out to McBurrows, back to Brooks. Down low, Curley attempts a long three, won't go. Rebound, Lowell Washington. I believe they're going to call Washington on a foul here.
Over the back, apparently.
Yeah, over the back is the call. It goes right back to Champion Christian. The Tigers looking to regain the lead. They've held on for quite some time here in the first half. Duvall down low makes that one very easily to tie the game at 28. Nighthawks basketball. Patrick Green gets his sign from Coach Hudnall. Here we go. Down low is KJ Corder. Ball's knocked away, stolen away, picked up by Hawkins, and now a jump ball. KJ Corder jumping right on top of it, and a big defensive move there. It'll still go back to Champion Christian, but great effort out of number 13 there.
Yeah, good job not to draw a foul as well.
6:17 to play here in the first half. Darmaine Brooks will take it across the timeline for Champion Christian College. Kicked out.
Good.
And then poked away by Logan Willett, controlled by the Tigers. They'll kick it out now. Curley, cross-court pass, stolen away by Corder. What a steal! Here comes KJ into the front court. Momentum, drives up to the basket, lays it in for 2. KJ Corder, you gotta be kidding me.
What a play.
KJ Corder goes to the line for the and one.
National Park needed that spark.
That one was all Corder. And he'll attempt the three-point play here. The Nighthawks lead by 2, the biggest lead of the game for National Park College, as Corder puts up the free throw, and it's good. 5:52 to play in the first half. Here come the Tigers. McKalen Hawkins kicks it out to Terrence Davis. Davis top of the key, guarded loosely by Seth Duke at the point. Davis nearly loses that one away, threaded in down low. Long three coming for Brooks, won't go. Tipped up and a foul on the rebound. Believe they're going to get Logan Willett on this one. Oh my goodness. Willett charged with the personal foul. He can't believe it. He's pleading his case. No one's listening. Willett's going to step out in foul trouble for Braylon Steen. Also, checking in for the Tigers will be number 32, Orpheus Rankins. You've got Rankins and Duvall on the court, 6'7" and 6'6" respectively.
Yeah, this should be an interesting matchup for the Nighthawks.
Darmaine Brooks inbounds, deep, finds Rankins. Here we go. 5:27 to play in the first half. 3-point lead for the Nighthawks. They'll trade it around. Davis down to Brooks. Top of the key. Moved around down low to McBurrows. Nothing going. They'll try to thread the needle there. Terrence Davis, a little floater, no good. Rebound, KJ Corder. Corder coming the other way. Drives on in traffic, and a charge foul against KJ Corder. Putting his body on the line, Nathan. He's got to try to make those plays there, but another costly foul against the National Park Nighthawks.
Yeah, that's 2 fouls on Corder. It's like Jaggers is going to come in.
A lot of love for KJ Corder coming in on the broadcast. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to this edition of National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZero Sports. With Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. 5 minutes to play in the first half. A 3-point lead for the Nighthawks. Brooks, bounce pass inside. Rankins can't reel it in. Brooks hangs on near midcourt. Here come the Tigers. Kicked out now. Long three on its way from Terrence Davis. Nothing but net. We're tied. 31 all between the Tigers and Nighthawks. Patrick Green and Seth Duke controlling the rock here. We've got a foul away from the ball. And it's going to be charged against number 32, Rankins. That sends David Jaggers to the line for 1-1 for National Park College. Free throws big here in the latter half of the first half.
Yeah, these are going to mean something towards the end of this game, it looks like.
Great ball game so far between these two Hot Springs teams. Jaggers' free throw is good. He'll get one more. Jaggers takes his time. Second free throw, good.
Job by Jaggers there.
Lead back to 2 for National Park College, 33-31. Jayon McBurrows, Darmaine Brooks, and Terrence Davis across the arc for the Tigers. Trying to create space as they feed it in down low. Duvall, a shot up in traffic, no good. Seth Duke with a board. Duke hastily into the front court, finds Patrick Green.
Deep three.
Green, a long three downtown, yes! Patrick Green, the lead is 5 for National Park College.
Steph Curry would be proud.
Yes, he would, Nathan. 36-31 Nighthawks. The Tigers trailing by 5, their biggest deficit of the day. Inside, McBurrows can't make it happen.
Good defense.
Inside.
Great defense.
A rocket intended for Orpheus Rankins, not reeled in. And it's a turnover back to the Nighthawks. Momentum shifting in favor of the Birds here in Harrison. 3:45 to play. Patrick Green across the timeline after a big three. Duke double teamed, kicks it out. Jaggers will attempt a three. All the way in for 3. Jaggers makes it count.
That big guy can shoot.
He sure can, Nathan, from anywhere on the floor. A very good athlete, David Jaggers, the former Mayflower Eagle. 8-point lead for the Hawks. Brooks drives in, a little mismatch there. Kicks it out. Terrence Davis, 3 won't fall. There's David Jaggers with a rebound. Now cross-court pass inside Patrick Green. Green, long 3, yes! It's raining fire here in Harrison. The Nighthawks hot beyond the arc.
Good way to finish this half.
Long 3 coming in. In and out, no good. Last touched by the Nighthawks. Substitution checking in McKaylin Hawkins for Champion Christian. Orpheus Rankins takes a rest. 11-point lead as the Nighthawks explode over the past 60 seconds or so. Deep pass by Davis. Reeled in, and now here come the Tigers. They're going to be looking for something beyond the arc here, trailing big. Long 3, off the mark, no good. Washington reels in the board,
Good
kicked
pass.
out to Steen. Here we go. Nighthawk basketball down low. Patrick Green pulls up, in and out, no good. Duke is there for the putback. The Nighthawks on fire, leading by 13. 2:20 to play. Jayon McBurrows finds Darmaine Brooks. Brooks stolen away. Picked up once again by McBurrows. Long three. Darmaine Brooks, no. Rebound, Braylon Steen. The breaks keep coming for the Nighthawks here. Duke out to Steen. Pull up three, yes! Oh my goodness.
What a show.
16-point lead for the Nighthawks. The Tigers are feeling the pressure here. 1:42 to play. Davis kicked out. Little kickball off the foot of Seth Duke. It stays with the Tigers.
The entire Nighthawk bench is just cheering on this team right now as they've just gone on fire.
1:39 to play. A 16-point lead for National Park, who really trailed for most of the first half. Kicked out, Terrence Davis, far wing, threaded out. Hawkins reels in the cross-court pass. Hawkins down low, finesse move, no. We've got a foul down low. Foul is charged against Braylon Steen. Champion Christian looking for anything to stop the bleeding in this one. A huge run by the Nighthawks. Michaelan Hawkins will stand at the charity stripe, looking to end the run here. Free throw up and good. 47-32 National Park College. On the floor for the Nighthawks, Green, Steen, Duke, Washington, and David Jaggers, who comes up with the rebound. Here come the Nighthawks spin move. Seth Duke into the front court, down low. Steen, long three, yes! They just keep coming, Nathan. 50-32. Down to around the final minute of the first half of action here. Tigers basketball, driving in is Hawkins, loses it, kickball, last touch by National Park College.
I'm not sure how that ended up being champion ball, but
50-32 National Park College. Darmaine Brooks will inbound beneath the Tigers' own basket. Brooks inside to Davis. Now Brooks, long three on its way, good. 15-point lead for the Nighthawks. 48 seconds left. Here comes Seth Duke for National Park College. Duke drives in, blocked away by Duvall. A charge. That one's going to be charged against Seth Duke. Turns it over to Champion Christian College. Inbounding will be Terrence Davis for Champion Christian.
Need to get some good defense here. Not let them kind of make a little run here towards the end of this quarter.
Yeah, Champion's going to do everything they can to cut this lead. 15 is the current lead. 37 seconds left. Darmaine Brooks drives in, kicks out Hawkins. In traffic, Hawkins blocked by Jaggers, and they're scrumming for it. Hawkins will get his own rebound. Long three coming down from Curley, no, but the putback from DeMarco Duvall is good. I believe that's 6 straight points for Champion Christian. The Nighthawks are going to hold for the final shot here in the first half. Seth Duke with the rock. 5 seconds left. Kicked in, down low, Washington from the paint, no. And that's how the first half will come to a close here from Harrison. National Park College leads Champion Christian College 50-37. Coming up after the break, we'll talk to our Nighthawk Takeover interview with Seth Duke, and first half stats coming your way next. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
National Park Nighthawks basketball is on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Our Nighthawk takeover for today's game, Mr. Seth Duke, sophomore for the Nighthawks. Seth, welcome back to Nighthawk Nation, one of the returning veterans for the squad this year. Why was it important for you to make sure that you were back for year 2 to help lead this team this year?
You know, last year we really started something great, and I wanted to see that all the way through. I wanted to be able to continue my career not only now, but, you know, in the next 2 years, go play somewhere. And for me to be able to come back to where, you know, we started something new last year and to see it develop into what it's become today is just an amazing thing to me.
A lot of new things with this program this year. Of course, we've upgraded the facilities, new jerseys. You got some new faces on the team. New help coming your way this year with a talented freshman class. And you're already out there making waves with this group of men out there. Who do you feel really great chemistry right now with some of the new guys coming in?
I mean, I don't think there's a guy I don't feel great chemistry with, honestly. I mean, it sounds like just a generic answer, but I mean, I really love all these guys. Every single one of them can play basketball really well. Every one of them off the court, we all hang out, we're all talking all the time. And, you know, it's just a great time together. And, you know, to be able to take that friendship onto the court is just another whole, you know, a special thing, you could say.
2-0. Through 2 games, you guys have put up some mega points in both of these games. One of the top scoring teams in the nation in NJCAA. Very impressive. What is it that makes you guys work so well offensively on the court?
We really understand each other. You know, we're all in here. You know, we have practice at 4. We'll have guys in here, you know, 12, 1 o'clock in here shooting, in here, you know, figuring out how each other play, how to pass it to each other, where we like it. You know, we move the ball well. You know, you're not going to see us with, you know, one guy having 40 points and everybody else having 5. You're going to see even scoring, you know, throughout the scorebook. You know, the first game, everybody scored. There was not a person who didn't score. And, you know, that's what we like to see is just even scoring throughout the scorebook.
So I know that you guys are perfectionists, 65-point win and then a 23-point win. On that bus ride back, you guys were talking about defense and how you get better. How are you helping lead this team in practice this week to be a better defensive team for this weekend's games?
I mean, you really just got to lead the team as, you know, being an example. Like, if I'm over here telling somebody to communicate and I'm not communicating myself, they're not going to communicate. So I need to be able to show, you know, if I'm going to yell, I want you to yell with me. And then, you know, I want to bring that intensity and bring that energy. That way the next guy says, well, I can do it too. And then, you know, it bounces off one to another. Saturday's game,
Champion Christian College. You guys know that rivalry very well from last year. You took 2 out of 3. What are you guys working on specifically to go against your crosstown rival on the road in Harrison this weekend?
We're just really focused on staying within ourselves. You know, we can get wrapped up in the talking and the hype around the game, but we're working on just focusing on what we need to get done and focusing on each other. You know, we're focusing on our defense. We want to play great defense and not just outscore people. We want to lock people down.
Seth, anybody you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
I got to say hi to Mom and Dad, Braylon behind the camera. I got to say hi to Braylon, you know, everybody watching back home. And I really appreciate everybody tuning in to XZero Sports.
That's Seth Duke, your Nighthawk takeover for tonight's game against Champion Christian College. More on tonight's game after this. This is National Park Nighthawk Athletics on XZeroSports.com. Back here in Harrison, the campus of North Arkansas College. We're at the half. National Park College leads Champion Christian College 50-37. Nathan, that first half, still a little bit hard to swallow there. You know, a tough come from behind effort for most of that half. National Park trailing by 5-6 points or so, and then exploding to lead by as many as 16. What happened and how did they get it done?
Well, we talked about earlier before the game, you know, the three-point shooting of this team and the shooters that they have, the offense. It seemed like they were playing tight towards the, you know, maybe beginning the game. I don't know if it's a layover from last night, big win, but something happened. You know, they had the charge call, like you said, and it kind of turned the momentum around a little bit. Fired Patrick Green up. Obviously, it fired him up enough to lead the team in scoring in the first half with 16 points. He had 4 3-pointers, Mark. Braylon Steen with 2 3-pointers of his own follows that with 12, and several other players in the mix. David Jaggers hit a 3. Seth Dukes had 6. Willett has 2. KJ Corder with 5, and Crowder has 2 points. One of the starters tonight.
Yeah, big effort there by the Nighthawks. They were trailing by, like we said, 5 or 6 points for the majority of the ball game, and then just opened up the floodgates, raining threes. Patrick Green. It all goes down to that charge call down there. Everybody saw it. Patrick Green, he came up off that floor. Oh, he was so fired up, ready to go at the official. He held off, came back, and really started doing what he does best. If you've ever seen Patrick Green in warm-ups, in practice, this young man, he practices hitting threes from mid-court at practice, and he does pretty well back home at the Kettle. So he's really helped get this team supercharged, and now the Nighthawks 20 minutes away from taking a 4-0 start to the season here. Tigers basketball as we start things off here. Darmaine Brooks stands at the top of the key. Brooks guarded by Duke and Green. Finds Terrence Davis. Not a whole lot there. Ball nearly taken away. They're going to get a reach-in foul on Patrick Green right there. Green, an aggressive start defensively to the second half of action. And we'll reset from the sideline. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on the broadcast on XZero Sports. Darmaine Brooks stands near the top of the key. He drives in over 4 men, blocked by Steen and McDonald. That one nearly taken away. Braylon Steen's going to let it fly out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Tigers. Steen didn't rescue it because he didn't think he touched it last. But nevertheless, it's Champion Christian basketball. Ball threaded inbounds to number 3, Kyron Gilbert. Nathan, if you remember, Gilbert missed most of the first half after sustaining an injury. Back on the floor now, though. Down low, Darmaine Brooks puts up a floater. That'll be the first 2 points of the second half. Champion Christian College cuts the lead to 11. 50-39, KJ Corder, the sophomore sensation, makes his way across the timeline. On the floor for the Nighthawks, Corder, Green, Steen, Duke, and McDonald. Patrick Green, little pull-up jumper down low, won't go. Rebound, DeMarquio Duvall. Here come the Tigers. Tigers trailed large in the closing minutes of the first half. They're looking to cut into it here. They're a team that knows how to come from behind. Kicked out wide, Gilbert nowhere to go. They'll thread it back around. McBurrows takes the three, drains the three. The lead is just 8.
That's McBurrows' third three-pointer of the day.
5 straight points to open the scoring for the Tigers. The Nighthawks still looking for their first. Braylon Steen pulls up from the free throw line. No, rebound Gilbert. Here come the Tigers. Hot start to Champion Christian coming out as McBurrows reels in a pass, and they'll thread it around Terrence Davis. Inside, Duvall in traffic. It's good. A 7-0 run for the Tigers. Coach Hudnall looking to get some new faces coming off the bench. We see DJ Martin down there set to come in. KJ Corder in traffic. No, he'll get his own rebound, put up a shot, and Corder stops the bleeding with a bucket for 2.
Good way to stick with that for Corder.
Big scare there. 7-2 run for Champion Christian to open the second half here. McBurrows thought about the 3, trying to create an opening. Down low, ball kicked away. A long 3, Kyron Gilbert. Air ball no good. Rebound Desmond McDonald. Seth Duke in a sea of white into the front court. Finds Patrick Green for some help. Green drives in, has time, and Nathan, that one was all set up by a good block by Braylon Steen. Just put his body in the line, the screen, giving Green everything he needed to make the bucket.
Yeah, good job by the Nighthawks now, back on a 4-0 run of their own.
10-point lead for National Park College, 54-44. Inside, McBurrows threads the needle. It's picked up by Green. Here comes Green, a mismatch down low. Puts up for Duke. Duke a little bit too hard, but McDonald is there for the putback for 2. Desmond McDonald coming in to start things off in the second half. Right place at the right time for number 32. 12-point lead for the Nighthawks, 56-44. 16:25 to play. Long 3, off the mark, no good. McDonald scrums for the rebound, can't get it. Duvall will turn around and put it in for 2. Lead is still 10. 56-46 for the Nighthawks. Seth Duke takes his time coming across the timeline. There's Patrick Green. Floater down low for Steen. Turns.
Good move.
Puts up a shot, it's good. Good day for Braylon Steen so far. Believe he's nearing a double-double if he doesn't have it already. Brooks kicked in down low to Duvall. Over 3 Nighthawks. The hook shot rather, doesn't go in. And Desmond McDonald is charged with the foul.
It's kind of a late call, look like.
Duvall is at the line to shoot 2 for Champion Christian. 15:46 remaining. The Tigers trail by 12. First free throw, short off the front of the rim, no good. DJ Martin's time to shine. Number 22 checks in for number 32, McDonald. On the floor for the Nighthawks, Steen, Green, Duke, Corder, and Martin. Second free throw attempt on its way for DeMarcio Duvall, good. 58-47 Nighthawks. Seth Duke guarded heavily by Darmaine Brooks, finds KJ Corder. Corder nearly loses away on a kickball. Braylon Steen's there to save the day. Steen all the way home, rolls off the rim, no. DJ Martin, the putback is good. The National Park Nighthawks are the first to 60 today. They lead by 13. Quickly coming the other way, DeMarcio Duvall puts in a bucket for 2. The answer for number 35. Seth Duke off the screen, drives on in, changes hands, puts it up and in for 2. Seth Duke makes that one look easy.
8 points for Duke.
62-49. The Tigers in the front court. Darmaine Brooks kicked out now to Kyron Gilbert. Gilbert for 3, got it. Gilbert's presence was missed in the first half for the Tigers. He's come in and now cut the lead to 10 again. Seth Duke kicked out to Corder. Corder drives in down low, over a man, no. A charge foul called against Corder. I believe that's at least 2 charges against Corder today.
2 charges, and if I've got it right, 3 personal fouls.
Corder not happy with the call. It is what it is. David Jaggers will check in for Corder. 14:33 to play in the second half. On the floor for the Nighthawks, Steen, Green, Duke, Martin, and Jaggers. Quickly into the front court, Darmaine Brooks. Brooks kicked out. They'll try to wheel it around to create some space here. McBurrow double team, finds Kyron Gilbert. McBurrow, long 3 off the mark. Rebound, Braylon Steen. Another big rebound for 2-4. Patrick Green drives into the front court, speedily making his presence known. Inside DJ Martin, now to Seth Duke in the corner. Duke, kickball, takes it, and a timeout, Nighthawks. Seth Duke gets it off in time, we'll take it with him. 13:57 to play in the second half. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Back here in Harrison with Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. Drake Henderson on camera this afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to this rivalry matchup between the champion Christian Tigers and your National Park Nighthawks. 10-point lead for the Hawks, 62-52. Seth Duke takes the inbounds pass at the top of the key. Long 3 on its way for Duke. Yes! Seth Duke knocks it down from beyond the arc.
Seth Duke's had a nice couple of games this past week.
Duke has really coming alive in his sophomore season. 65-52, Nighthawks. Down low, Curley kicks it out. Darmaine Brooks. Brooks is going to answer back with a 3 of his own. The lead is 10 once again. Seth Duke back into the front court for National Park College. There's the screen, has an opening. Duke kicked out Jaggers. Here's the long three, and he's 2 for 2 beyond the arc. David Jaggers, a big bucket there.
Good job by Duke to deflect that pass.
Yeah, Duke knocks that one out of bounds. It stops the clock at 13:09. 68-55 Nighthawks. Ball is inbounded and then tipped away once again. Duke kicks it off.
That'll reset the shot clock.
He's going to make the Tigers work for it here. Moving inside, there's Hawkins and Brooks. Brooks, long three, off the mark, no good. Braylon Steen, big board, tried to save it off of Caleb Curley. Curley was out of bounds with him. That's a turnover back to Champion Christian College. Braylon Steen's been playing some pretty amped up defense in this one, Nathan. 24 has been exciting to watch today.
Yeah, he has been crashing the boards.
Cross court nearly stolen away by Green as he slides way off out of the court. This one picked up now Curley. Curley drives in past DJ Martin, nothing going there. The Nighthawks looking for a steal. They didn't get it. Instead, Champion Christian College comes up with a bucket. The basketball goes all the way into the bathrooms. 68-57 Nighthawks. 12:33 to play. Duke finds Patrick Green in the front court. Hopkins playing some tight defense as Green looks for an opening. Tried to draw a foul. Instead, he drew a travel. And it turns it back over to Champion Christian. Darmaine Brooks will take it across the center. Down low to Davis. Nothing going. They'll wheel it around once again. Inside, there's Curley on the far wing in the corner.
Jaggers and Rankins going to battle down there on the post.
Yes, they are.
Steal.
Stolen away by Steen. Braylon Steen across the timeline. A mismatch. And he was going to go up for a dunk. It's going to be last touched by the Tigers. It's Braylon Steen and the Nighthawks basketball. 12:02 to play in the second half here. 11-point lead for the Nighthawks. Seth Duke will inbound here. Threaded in. And now Duke controls it. Kicked out to Jaggers. And now Patrick Green in the corner. Green. Pull-up jumper going out of bounds. Almost makes it off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound knocked down by number 32, Orpheus Rankins. Tigers into the front court quickly. Threaded in down low. Wide open three now. Coming up. Number 5, Michaelan Hawkins is going to drain that one. 68-60, it's an 8-point lead. Duke, guarded heavily by Brooks. Looking for a man, there's Braylon Steen, down low. Just turns, puts up a shot, won't go. Rebound Rankins, here come the Tigers. Momentum beginning to shift in their favor here. Cross-court pass, reeled in by number 0, Caleb Curley. 11:10 to play. Rankins finds Hawkins. Hawkins a long two. Air ball, no good. Someone may have got a hand on it. Jaggers up with the rebound. Here comes Seth Duke. Duke finds Martin down low. Turns and puts up the basket for two. The Nighthawks lead by 10, 70-60. Curley wide open. Long three coming. Nothing but net. The lead is now 7. All day long, Nathan, the Tigers have had some success from beyond the arc, and it's proven very helpful here in the second half, cutting back from this deficit.
Sure has. They keep pounding away.
Braylon Steen with the threading the needle pass to David Jaggers for 2. Lead is 11 for the Nighthawks. Coach Hudnall off camera, watching his team methodically on defense. Jaggers coming up with another rebound there. Cross-court pass, there's Green all alone. Green puts up the shot. It's good. Patrick Green's going to go to the line for the and one.
Good assist from Jaggers.
Set to check in for the Nighthawks will be number 20, Jaron Richards. Richards is going to come in, as well as Lowell Washington. Seth Duke takes his seat with Braylon Steen. Also, Orpheus Rankins steps out for DeMarquio Duvall for the Tigers. One free throw coming for Patrick Green. Can he make the three-point play? Yes. 75-63 Nighthawks by 12 as we approach the 10-minute mark in the second half. Fed in down low. Curley. 2 men, they'll kick it back out to Brooks. Inside, nearly stolen away. Duvall turns around in traffic, shot too hard. Lowell Washington with a big board. Cross quarter, down low, pass intended for Jaggers. Last touched by Duvall, it stays with the Nighthawks. Substitution coming in for the Tigers. Number 2, Jayon McBurrows will check in for Terrence Davis. 9:43 to play, 75-63 Nighthawks. There's the inbounds over to Martin. Martin guarded heavily, finds Patrick Green. Green, they'll wheel it around over to David Jaggers. Jaggers down low, draws the foul. David Jaggers goes to the line to shoot 2. Foul is charged against DeMarcio Duvall of Champion Christian.
Jaggers having a really good game tonight, Mark, and you're not going to see it in the stat sheet, but I've been watching him on defense down here. He is just keeping the inside of that paint just clear.
First free throw is a miss for Jaggers, but you're right. Easily in double-double figures here is Jaggers. Both he and Braylon Steen, with those rebounds, with those takeaways, they've been huge in this big lead for the Nighthawks. 13 points now. So Tigers come the other way looking to cut into it. 76-63, 9:23 to play. Hawkins guarded loosely by Jaron Richards. Hawkins drives in, over a man, finesse move, he'll draw the foul. Foul charge to David Jaggers. That's going to send Hawkins to the line to shoot 2. Kalen Hawkins, the freshman forward out of Little Rock. First free throw good.
He's 2 of 3 on the free throw line. He's got 7 points.
Hawkins' second opportunity on its way, good. The lead is 11 for National Park College. Patrick Green coming the other way. Guarded heavily. Ball's nearly stolen away. Trying to get out of the backcourt, he does. Green knocked away, last touched by Darmaine Brooks of Champion Christian. Tough D coming in from the Tigers here. Set to inbound will be Lowell Washington for National Park College. 9:05 to play. Washington gets it over to Patrick Green. Here we go. DJ Martin, a mismatch down low, puts a floater up over a man. It's good. Martin puts that one up. Have to think that one might be on a little kid's poster one day in Hot Springs.
I think he was going to jump completely over him for a second.
78-65 Nighthawks. Hawkins on the far wing, trades off with Brooks at the top of the key. Pass threaded in down low, Duvall. Darmaine Brooks, pull up 3, nothing but net. The Nighthawks find a way to get some points, and this one taken away. An errant inbounds pass controlled by the Tigers. Curley finds Hawkins, pull up 3, off the mark, no good. Jaggers the rebound, it's knocked away out of bounds by Hawkins. Tough defense from the Champion Christian Tigers. 78-68. We've got a substitution coming in. Seth Duke is going to check in for Patrick Green. Lowell Washington takes a seat for KJ Corder. I believe Patrick Green's going to be looked at on the bench. I want to make sure he's okay down there.
It was non-shooting hand. Looked like he jammed his finger earlier on that defense.
Hoping for a speedy return to action for Patrick Green. 8:10 to play. Floated in, down low. There's Jaggers. Jaggers just turns and pulls that one up for 2. Quite easily. Bucket for number 1. 80-68. Here come the Tigers. 8 minutes to play. Terrence Davis. Long 3. Hand in the face. It's blocked by Richards. Jaron Richards got a hand on it. KJ Corder comes up with the rebound. Here we go. Corder threaded in down low. DJ Martin. Martin drives in. Over 2 men. Draws the foul. Martin goes down hard. DeMarcio Duvall, excuse me. Going to take the personal there. That's his 4th.
Martin's been really aggressive to the basket these last few minutes.
DJ Martin at the line. First free throw, good. Checking in for Champion Christian appears to be number 5, McKalen Hawkins. He'll check in for Duvall. Duvall in foul trouble with 4. .7:45 to play as DJ Martin awaits his second attempt. Free throw is up, and it's good. Time is not on the Tigers' side in this one in the second half. They're going to look to try to make some magic happen over the next 7.5 minutes. Darmaine Brooks, a long shot too hard. Rebound, Seth Duke. Here come the Nighthawks. Duke quickly finds DJ Martin. Martin over a man, can't get it. Gets his own rebound, and it'll be taken away. Picked away by the Tigers. Down low, McBurrow. Finesse move. Passes it over to Hawkins. Hawkins puts it in for 2. 82-70. The boosters are on for each team. Quickly trying to make some magic happen. There's Seth Duke putting his body on the line for 2. No stopping these teams there. There's a blocking foul charged against David Jaggers, and I know Jaggers is getting up there in personals as well. 84-70. Jaggers will stay in.
I think that's his third personal.
Third personal for Jaggers, you're right. McBurrow down low, nowhere to go. Darmaine Brooks will kick it out. Hawkins. Hawkins, long 3. Hand in his face, no good. Fighting for the rebound. They're still scrumming for it. Coming up with it is the Tigers, Terrence Davis.
Coach, I'm not happy about that rebound attempt.
Davis drives all the way to the hoop. Shot too short. No one there to get it except the Nighthawks, KJ Quarter. 14-point lead for the Nighthawks. Here's Seth Duke. Duke finds KJ Quarter. Back over to DJ Martin. Quarter has time, why not? Long 3, got it. KJ Quarter, a big tray.
That's a big three-pointer there.
87-70. The lead is 17, among the biggest lead of the game. 6:12 to play. Number 12, Darmaine Brooks. Brooks drives in, kicks it out, and it's off of a foot of a Tiger. Back over to Champion Christian College. A couple of number 32s check in. For Champion Christian College, that's Orpheus Rankins. For National Park College, that's Desmond McDonald. Taking a seat will be Jaggers, getting a much-needed water break. 87-70, 6 minutes left. Down low is Jaron Richards on the far wing. They'll find KJ Quarter. Quarter, long 3 on its way, swish! KJ Quarter puts the Nighthawks up by 20. That's 2 in a row, Nathan. Big, big performance for KJ Quarter here late in the second half.
Yeah, he hasn't taken a lot of three-pointers tonight, but when he has, they've counted.
20-point lead for the Nighthawks. Brooks and the Tigers looking to cut into it here. Down low, Rankins. No, kicks it out to McBurrow, and they'll reset near the top of the key. Shot clock down to 5. Hawkins drives in traffic, and he'll step out of bounds.
Good defense.
Checking in for the first time today, Dayton Wishon for the National Park Nighthawks. He checks in for DJ Martin. Wishon, another good three-point shooter for the Nighthawks.
A couple of Gravette Lions out on the court for the Nighthawks.
On the floor for National Park College will be Wishon, Duke, Richards, McDonald, and Quarter. 5:15 to play. Here we go. 20-point lead for the Nighthawks. Ball tipped away there. Duke's going to control it and run away with it. Duke into the front court. Kicked out to Wishon. Nowhere to go. They'll reset top of the key. Moving it around to the near wing. KJ Quarter. Floater. Put up. Alley-oop. Dunk. No! Jaron Richards draws the foul. Nathan, I'm concerned he almost broke his wrist on that one.
Wow.
Jaron Richards wanted that one badly. He's going to have to settle for 3 free throws here. Oh, goodness. How quickly did that happen, though?
Oh, my gosh. Seemed like it came out of nowhere.
They didn't talk about it. It was literally like eyes meeting on the court. Quarter met with Richards, and they gave each other a wink or something. Made that one almost come down. I don't know. I think Richards may have broken a backboard had that one landed. I really do. 91-70. The Nighthawks lead continues. It's the biggest of the day. Jaron Richards at the line. Second free throw attempt on its way. Good.
Jaron's first 2 points of the night.
4:55 to play in this one. The Nighthawks look primed to move to 4-0 on the season, but the Tigers aren't done yet.
It's like Branscom's about to check in for the Nighthawks.
Caleb Curley controls the rock, finds Kyron Gilbert. They'll move the ball around. Curley trying to call the offense here. Shot clock at 5. Poked away. That one, shot clock going to expire there. It's picked up, it's a turnover. Shot clock violation, gives it back to National Park College. Here comes Big G, Garrison Branscombe. The former Perryville Mustang checks in for Seth Duke. 4:26 to play in this one. 92-70 Nighthawks. Branscombe inbounds, finds Richards. Trades off, Branscombe. Top of the key, there's KJ Quarter. Quarter almost had a 3. He'll have to settle for a floater down low, and he'll make it for 2. Great minutes for KJ Quarter late in the second half in this one.
10 points in the second half.
94-70. Coming the other way, that one nearly stolen away by Dayton with Sean. Knocked out of bounds, it'll stay with the Tigers. Another substitution coming in, here's Logan Willett. The sophomore sensation, we like to call him the Hair, of course. Number 11 checks in.
The Rizzos back home are rooting on Logan Willett right now.
94-70. Tigers basketball. Duvall takes it in. Shot too hard. It's tipped. Knocked away. Stays with Champion Christian. Under 4 minutes to play. 3:57 to be exact. On the floor for the Nighthawks will be Wishawn, Branscombe, McDonald, Richards, and Willett. Duvall trying to get a man. He finds McBurrow. Here we go. Curley. Long 3 on its way. Got it. 94-73 Nighthawks. G brings the ball across the timeline. Finds Jaron Richards down low. Richards thrown in, and he's going to take it in for 2.
Richards is really wanting to get a dunk tonight, Mark.
He really does, Nathan. He really does. 96-73. Under 3.5 to play. Kyron Gilbert, nowhere to go there. Kicked in, nearly stolen away by Richards. Long 3 coming down, off the mark, no good. They're scrumming for it. There's a foul on the rebound. They're going to signal Desmond McDonald on the blocking foul. That'll send Gilbert to the line to shoot 2. 96-73, 3:16 to play.
National Park still with plenty of time to get to their average of 114.
Gilbert, free throw, in and out, no good. Another substitution checking in for the Nighthawks. We'll see Brady Woodall for the first time today. Of course, the Brady Woodall fan club in attendance across the way. They're very happy to see number 4. Jaron Richards checking out after a great game. I know he wanted that dunk, Nathan. His time is coming. Free throw by Gilbert is good. 96-74. 22-point lead for the Hawks. Garrison Branscombe, guarded by Gilbert. Finds Dayton with Sean, now down low to Willett. Inside, pass for McDonald is thrown away back to Champion Christian.
Unforced error there.
Curley to inbound, he finds Gilbert. Here we go, 3-minute mark coming up here in the second half. McBurrow trades off with Curley at the top of the key. Branscombe playing some tight defense coming up. It's knocked away. Wishawn's going to get it. Here we go. Brady Woodall down low. Takes it and lays it in for 2. The Nighthawks wanted to steal. They got it. Wishawn to Woodall for 2. 98-74. The Nighthawks wanting to get to the century mark with 2:35 remaining.
And they're not letting up defensively here with this big lead. They're still going at them.
Not a bit. You know, a lot of these freshmen, they're seeing this rivalry match for the first time in their collegiate careers, but they're wanting to come away with a win. 98-74, 2:30 to play. Long 3 by Caleb Curley, nothing but net. Number 0 does it again.
He's hit some deep 3-pointers his last 2 shots.
Branscombe with Sean threaded in. McDonald puts it up and in for 2. The Hawks have 100. Coming the other way here, the Tigers. 2:08 to play. Gilbert threaded in down low. The Nighthawks looking for a steal here. Gilbert top of the key. There's Curley. Curley thought about the three. Now kicked out. Long three on its way. Coming from number 30, Utkars Kaniar. That three won't fall. Rebound goes to Orpheus Rankins. And there's a foul. Is going to send Rankins to the line. 1:50 left to play in this one. Chandler Rowland's going to check in for National Park College.
Logan Willett drew the foul.
At the line, Orpheus Rankins for the Tigers. Free throw is good. Rowland checks in for Logan Willett. 100-78. The Nighthawks looking to go 3-1 all time against its crosstown rival, the Tigers. Rankins 2 for 2 from the charity stripe there. Here we go. 1:50 left to play. Cross court down low. Rowland pulls up for three. No good. McDonald comes up with the rebound. Puts it up. He'll draw the foul. Desmond McDonald's going to go to the line to shoot two. You could see it, Nathan. When Rowland entered the game plan was simple. They were going to get the ball into number 5, and he was going to take a big shot. Didn't go the way he wanted to, but it comes up with a big free throw opportunity here for McDonald. First free throw off the mark, no good for Desmond. 1:41 to play here in the second half. McDonald takes his time. Second free throw, good.
I like to call that shooter's touch.
22-point lead for National Park College. Late in this one, 1:35 to play. Gilbert guarded heavily by Branscombe and Woodall. Kicked out down low to McBurrow. McBurrow trying to move past Rowland, not happening. Shot clock down low, long three, off the mark, no good. Rowland's going to lose it off of his foot. A turnover, back to the Tigers. 1:16 to play in this one. Champion Christian basketball. 22-point lead for the Nighthawks. That one fed in. Gilbert, long three. He's got it. Nothing but net there. Nighthawks basketball coming the other way. G gets it down to Brady Woodall. Inside to McDonald. They'll thread it around. G, pull-up jumper from the paint. Won't go. And now here is a fast break opportunity coming in. Curley puts up a jam for two. There's the dunk. And it came with the champion Christian Tigers. 101-84. Branscombe with the basketball top of the key. He'll kick it out to Brady Woodall. Inside McDonald. McDonald guarded heavily. Nothing going there. Woodall, long three, won't go. Rebound, Tigers. Here comes Curley coming the other way. And Curley's going to be fouled. Down low, Brady Woodall's going to draw the foul. 28.6 seconds left in this one. The Tigers have done all they could in this one, Nathan, to cut the deficit as low as possible. They've been pretty good from beyond the arc late in this one.
Yeah, they made it. It's going to make it look a lot closer than really the second half really was with these 3 pointers.
I agree. Free throw is up and good for Caleb Curley. It's 101-85. Coach Hudnall still barking out the defensive orders out there, up big. And there's a foul.
Over the back.
That one charged against Rankins. It's National Park basketball. 28.6 seconds left.
They'll just probably hold this one.
Coming the other way, here comes Garrison Branscombe into the front court. No sign from Coach Hudnall. Branscombe trades off with Brady Woodall on the far way. They're just going to hold things off here. National Park content with just dribbling this one out, I believe. McDonald going to thread it back over to Woodall. That's going to be the final score of today's game. The Nighthawks win 101-85 and move to 4-0 in this historic first year in NJCAA play. We'll be back after this to wrap things up here from Harrison. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Back here in Harrison, your final score, 101-85. National Park College moves to 4-0 on the season. Nathan, a big, well-rounded effort for the Nighthawks in this one. Their shortest win total of the season, just 16 points. But tell me how the Nighthawks got it done today.
Again, a team effort. Everyone but three people that played today scored, but the ones that didn't score contributed defensively. I mean, just several players in double digits tonight. The leader, of course, Patrick Green, he ended up with 21 points with 4 3-pointers on the night. Braylon Steen had 14, KJ Quarter with 15, Seth Duke ended with 13, Jaggers with 16, and then several others with 2. Woodall scored, Logan had 2, DJ Martin with 8, Crowder had 2, McDonald with 4. So again, just like I said, a team effort. The defensive effort, there towards the end, like I said, Coach Hudnall probably talking to them about the finishing strong, but still a very good quality win. There's still a win is a win no matter what. You're 4-0 in NJCAA play, so just a great start to this season, and we hope to keep it going.
4-0 start to the season. These Nighthawks are hot. And you got to think about it. We talk about the turning point of the game, Nathan. It all started with a foul.
Right.
Patrick Green draws a charge, and he starts heating up. And let me tell you about number 15, okay? This young man is going places. The way that he energizes this team, he's the spark that starts the fire. And the team rallies around him. You see a lot of great defense today, and the effort from Steen, Jaggers, KJ Quarter put up good minutes in the second half. Jaron Richards played some really good defense today. The Nighthawks really cruising now. Of course, they wanted this win. They had it circled on their calendars. You hear it in the Seth Duke interview. You hear it in the Coach Hudnall interview. They were ready for this. And now the Nighthawks will enjoy a bit of a nice break as well. Of course, the team will be off for the Thanksgiving week coming up, allow the team to spend time for the holidays with its family and loved ones. And then we'll be back in action on Monday, November 26th on the road in Texas at East Texas Baptist University. You can catch that broadcast right here on XZero Sports. Nathan and I are going to be making the trip. Nighthawks on the road. That should be a good one as well. A big test for the Nighthawks.
Yeah, big road trip. One of the bigger road trips that they've had, even though we've traveled all over here beginning to start this season. But yeah, we'll get to see, if we can move on and go 5-0.
That'll do it for the National Park Nighthawks here today. 101-85. The Nighthawks are victorious. We'll wrap things up here from Harrison and take it back to Hot Springs. We hope that everybody has a great and happy Thanksgiving holiday over the past week. We will rejoin you for our next broadcast Monday, November 26th, as the Nighthawks travel to East Texas Baptist University. Nathan, is there anyone you'd like to say hello to on today's broadcast?
Yeah, and family, friends listening back home. Hope you enjoyed the game. A special thanks to Luca and Micah Rizzo listening back home to their favorite team, the National Park College Nighthawks. They love to come to the Kettle and watch their players play. Their favorite player, Logan Willett, the hair. He's really got them excited about basketball, and they just love to watch this team play, and they love their Nighthawks.
Want to say hello to my lovely wife, the beautiful Mrs. Hannah Oliver, and the rest of the Oliver family watching from Mountain Home this afternoon, celebrating a Nighthawks win. And a very special shout out to my 3 wonderful children, Michael, Benjamin, and River Oliver. I want to thank all of our sponsors for today's game. First Security Bank, Monroe's Shoes, Diamond Gymnastics, and Hot Springs Baptist Church. And most of all, thank you for tuning into this edition of Nighthawks basketball. Drake Henderson on camera, thank you so much for all your hard work today. For Nathan Looper, I'm Mark Oliver. This one's for the National Park Nighthawks. We'll see you next time.
Get 'em Hawks.